Not everyone can stand in the back of
He said you're short.
Oh, now everyone can stand in the back of the car?
Yeah.
A man like
I
you,
might have to fuck with a hat on.
I would hit my head. Not on the car. I don't fuck with the head on. I don't know what y'all be talking about, bro.
That nigga reverses it.
You know what? I don't know what. Here,
Wait, wait. Hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 26 of the O2 podcast. You know, last time I checked, we're at last time I checked, we're at 49 subscribers. But you know, your boy.
I feel like we've been stuck at 49 for a minute.
No, we got a new one today. We're at 48.
Don't worry, I'm going to subscribe.
Your boy's been giving y'all that good. We're trying to get to 100 by the end of the year. So if you're watching, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, let us know. Chat to us in the comments. But
You know
why
what,
are you looking?
I'm not even
Trying to give you that
subscribed.
good. You want that good?
But that nigga said good, bro. Like,
good.
We're giving them that good content.
say,
Good. Taking down and taking like a good boy.
you need some help with that?
This
You
nigga
need
is the
some
one.
help with that?
This is coming from the man that knows what a badussi is.
Booty,
What's
dick,
a
and
Medusi?
pussy.
Oh,
He calling me the freak.
I'm sorry.
dick and pussy.
But you know what? Today we're gonna keep it short, light, argumentative piece. But before we start, how's your week been, boys? Anything interesting? Anything y'all want to catch us up on?
I fucked up my ankle, and I have no clue how. Like, I just woke up one day, and, like, I can't fucking walk. I've been wearing a sleeve for the past, like, 5 days.
I know how.
Like there's, like, I've been rubbing, like,
I can give you
biofreeze
a
on it.
hypothesis.
What's
what do
your
you call that in
hypothesis?
science? Hypothesis?
What's
Yeah.
your hypothesis? What's
When
your
you're in
theory?
the back of the car and your leg is up like that.
I don't even
That
have
leg
the
is
car,
taking
bro.
strain, bro.
I haven't had the
I'm
car
just
for
saying,
2 weeks.
when you're in
The
the back
car
of
is
the
in
car,
Canada.
One of your legs are taking the strain.
Quasi, first of all, I'm not
just
as
saying.
short as you,
I'm
so I
just
can't
saying.
stand in the back of the car. Not everyone can stand in the back of the car like you.
It accumulated. Wait, what you said?
Not everyone can stand in the back of
He
the
said you're short.
Oh, now everyone can stand in the back of the car?
Yeah.
A man like
I
you,
might have to fuck with a hat on.
I would hit my head. Not on the car. I don't fuck with the head on. I don't know what y'all be talking about, bro.
That nigga reverses it.
you know what? I don't know what. Here,
Wait, hold on. When I went to get my license today, they measured me. The lady said I'm 5'9".
I'm Mexican.
No, actually, the lady said I'm 5'9".
Okay, buddy.
Hey, listen, we're gonna see you in 2 weeks. That's all we gotta say. We're gonna see you in
Okay,
2
but I got a question though.
Yeah.
Can you tell the difference between 5'9", 5'8"?
Yes.
Low key, I think you
Don't
can.
see you, Ken.
Yeah.
Good.
Good, okay.
All right. So, before
How you been, Quadro?
That's how you been.
I've been okay. You know, life was good. You know,
No, you ain't down yet. Thank you. Stop fucking lying to us.
Fucking lying.
We know what you send in the group chat. You haven't been okay.
For
life is
context,
Nigga beefing with everybody.
he's in the gym at 2 a.m. He's in the gym at 2 a.m. Curling
Up till 5 in the morning. Talking about,
This
can
nigga
we
don't
record?
sleep. This nigga don't sleep.
The city needs me.
The city-
At
does.
this
That
point,
city
bro,
needs
I feel like he could do lap raises with 70s. Like,
no, I'm up to the most of guys like 60s.
with lap raises?
Yeah,
Thing is, I've never done a lap race in my life.
yeah. Like right now, I'm still like 50-55. But like when I was like, I really was trying to get big. Like that one summer, I got up to 60s.
I thought I was
60 for lap races is insane. Exactly.
I don't even know what the fuck is a lap race.
That shit
It's
is
the-
hell.
it's the-
That's what it is.
yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Man, listen, some exercises pretty fucking useless to me, but to each their own.
What?
That's
For the shoulder gains, bro. You sleep on the lat raises.
I just do push-ups and call it a day.
It's not good. But before we start, I got a quick video for us to watch. I'm gonna set us up for the comments. But you guys have seen it. The boycott African
Oh,
business.
the boycott that is starting in this Friday.
I don't want to do this.
You're the
Oh
one that
no!
made it.
Oh wait, I did. Yeah, I did. Fuck. It's over with.
All right, so Shakir, I know this might not be a touch of your realm, but you know, you could
Wait,
be
is
like the
her-
little
Nah,
judge in
he
the
could say
beat.
different
Telling
put
you
on
shut the
this.
fuck up when black people talk.
Is her first name Lenient?
This
Yes.
nigga here. All right,
Is
Yes,
her
it
first
is.
name Lenient?
let's let the video play through and then we'll get
Lionette.
to this.
It's Lionette.
Civil War.
It's Lenient.
within the global black communities, as some black Americans are calling for a boycott of some African-owned businesses starting August 1st. But why? What could have sparked such division between two branches of the same family tree? Let's watch this video and then we'll come to talk about it.
Hi guys. So listen, I made this post.
Bro, pause the video
to
right there.
boycott
Look at her lip,
African
bro.
book shops.
Look at her lip and
And
that hole on her
honestly, I
lip.
didn't
No
expect
pauses,
it to
no
take
pauses.
a
Just
full
watch it through. It's
it
3
did,
minutes. Just watch
but
it
it
through.
did, and I think it's a good thing. And like I said, I don't just talk about it; I bees about it. So since it's picking
Where her
up so
edges
much
at?
momentum, since we are in a paradigm shift, and since we as Black Americans are really sick and tired of
I'm
being sick
sorry.
and tired of being sick and tired of telling them we are sick and tired of being beat, battered, bullied, and abused by every ethnicity that is not a Black American, I have picked a date, and I say starting August the 1st, for the entire month of August, we boycott African-owned businesses. That includes restaurants, hair salons, braid shops, etc., etc. So then start a boycott against the nail salon. See, I ain't the one.
We can tell.
See,
We can
tell.
tell.
you know what I did? These nails right here, I did these myself. I learned how to do nails myself. I don't have to spend my money with them. You understand? But guess how many of y'all come to me? No, y'all still go to the nail shop. So
I
you
thought for
start
nail
at
salons,
home.
they go to like the
Boycott nail
Asians.
salons. Just because you go to them still doesn't make it okay for other ethnic groups to disrespect us. It doesn't matter. That makes
Well, this isn't the first time that tensions have flared between the Africans in diaspora and Black Americans. From who suffered more under colonization and slavery to accusations of who sold who abandoned who under key struggle. Some Africans feel they are not being represented well by Africans in diaspora, and some Black Americans feel they are being misunderstood or being ill-treated by Africans. I mean, it's just a clash. And some Black Americans feel they were sold, so they are the victims, but that's not a problem. Why do we still hate on each other? Our forefathers who did this to us are long gone. So she feels they are being disrespected and bullied
Blacks.
by other ethnicity, and particularly the Blacks, Africans. So therefore, boycotting their business is the way forward. Restaurants owned by Africans, nail shops, braiding shops, all will be boycotted. Starting August 1st.
I think
So
we
is
could
that
pause
the
right here.
solution to this problem? I think a
Wait,
dialogue-
but like, why though?
There is no
Like,
substance. It's just the fact that she feels like other races and ethnicities and other people from other countries have been disrespecting the black.
And you don't
Okay,
step
that's
with
fine.
white
I will-
people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But, let me,
Whoa!
African-
Whoa! People will never bite up that tree.
wait,
That's like the final boss. You got to start somewhere.
This whole week, you know, your boy came prepared. You know, I brought my notes. So I've been diving into like, because my thing is, you see some stuff like this, automatically I'll keep it a buck. I know what side of the coin I'm at.
Well, no. My thing is,
What side of the coin are you at?
I'm with the
I'm
Africans.
African.
What the hell?
What the fuck?
What the hell? What do you want to do?
No, wait, I back up.
Shakir?
I renege. I'm not in it. I'm not on no sides. I renege. You know why? You know what I say? The CIA is fucking good.
No, Ibra, let us get into the discussion. You see, you getting too heated. You know, let us. And this is the issue. So the reason they're getting upset, or like a multitude of reasons, is because Black Americans feel like they're not being respected enough by Africans, right? They feel like one, Africans have migrated into the United States, and we don't acknowledge all the work that they've done in the 40s, the 50s, the 60s, and all this civil rights movement that's given Black people rights and like allowed Africans to be able to thrive in this country. Is they feel like they should be credited for that as Black Americans, and that we disregard that. We don't talk about it. We don't acknowledge like the work that they've done, and we like brush past them. The second is that which I have here, is that like in the past they feel like when Africans, like for example, when I think apartheid happened,
Apartheid.
Black Americans in the United States, when the apartheid happened, Black Americans started movements around the world. Black Americans started movements in support of that. So it's like when usually problems in Africa has happened, and this isn't the first time it's happened. Like there's been multiple issues where stuff happens abroad, and like a lot of Black Americans support them like outside. The problem is when it's like the other way, and Black Americans that go through something, they don't feel the same support from Africans, right? They feel like whenever Black Americans are dealing with like systematic oppression, segregation, all of that other stuff, Africans aren't in support of them, or what it's called. So the last straw, at least with this lady, was that she I guess she's like, when she goes into these beauty supply stores or these African stores, she feels a great deal of disrespect because she's Black American. And as a result, she's saying, let's boycott their businesses because X, Y, and Z, this is what's going on, and we have
I
to do it.
gotta, because you did research on this. She feels
Okay.
a great deal of disrespect when she goes into these places. What kind of disrespect?
Quasi-
Like, she doesn't have what they have, or are they actually like insulting her or laughing at her?
they never specified. They just said they feel disrespected. They don't feel welcome. Like, just feel unappreciated when they step in these spaces. Like, basically, that's what that is. And then it circulates to the like.
That's a
and it-
customer service problem.
Quasi, we're gonna get there. And she's generalized it, and she's like, we need to start boycotting these businesses because they don't respect it as a whole. I also heard another think piece from this guy, which like I lost brain cells listening to this. He was like, no, because I was like, I watched like hours of this stuff, and I'm just like, people. And after this, after we've gone through the argument, I'm gonna give you some of the funniest comments I found from Africans rebuttal comments, because you know how Africans get. They don't even want to argue. This would hurt your feelings. But this guy was like, we as Africans are saying that Black Americans are jealous of us. And he goes on to talk about, why would I be jealous of you? You guys are the one that started selling yourselves during slavery, da 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 da. So now we're here where they're like, we have to boycott. So before I even give some claims or to give some stuff, I'm gonna let you guys give your opinion on. Let's let Ibra go first. You can tell he's been itching in the back to get what he got to say out. So get your first thoughts out. What's up?
I'm not itching. I just you know what the thing is with our society, the dumbest people are the loudest. That's the fucking problem. Like the dumbest people talk too much, and they get the most attention. Like people, smart Black Americans and smart Africans, you never see them in these discourses. Anytime you see some people in certain discourses like this, you're just like, it's always the dumb ones. It's the back of the class kids who are just the loudest. That's the fucking problem with our society. People who are smart, who go outside and touch grass, they don't say dumb shit like this. Like, here's my thing. We look at the big branch, bro, like how do I say this? I like to study psychology for the fun of it. As somebody who sees the art, I like listening to the 48 Laws of Power, different psychological things and stuff like that. I like seeing chess stuff in real life. The CIA is immaculate.
I knew where you were going.
They are so fucking good. Separate, divide, and conquer, and it's even after decades, centuries of even after like decades and decades of work, they don't even got to do much.
They'll be showing up to work with sweatpants on at this point.
Exactly. This is like
They don't even work from home.
This is like when them AAU teams come out and them niggas is coming to the ball games with pajamas, and they don't even stretch a thing. We know we about to drop a 40 ball. Like it's so idiotic. This conversation is so dumb. And it's like, when you look at it, it's so stupid, it's so dumb. Because one, they're not wrong when she says certain things. There are a lot of Africans who are prejudiced towards Black people. But at the same time, it's miseducation about America. A lot of stuff is miseducation. They are right. There are a lot of Africans who don't learn about American history, about Black American history, and just quickly judge. 1,040%. That is true. But also, there are Black Americans who are miseducated. Everything is just miseducation. And if we just stop the time, just pick up a book, just learn, ask a couple questions. This only takes 5 minutes. We wouldn't be having this discourse. It's so stupid. It is like the dumbest shit.
Very bored of you assuming niggas could read.
That is true. You are right. Like, it's so idiotic, to be honest with you, and it's like, it's so dumb. It is so dumb. But
Like,
the thing was, sorry, he cut you off. Boycotting
good.
African restaurants. Africans are the ones who go to African restaurants. That don't make no sense. I've never seen a Black American in an African restaurant.
That's
That one, I was just like, that one don't make no sense, but okay.
You know, one thing I find a little confusing, like, because Africa's a whole continent. So, like, I feel like just saying Africans, don't you guys think that, like, it doesn't account for, like, there's many different cultures within, like, Africa?
but that's the thing is that
Like, it's not a monolith of people, like...
if you watch the videos and you watch them, the stuff they're talking about, a lot of the cultural aspects that they're referring to come from West Africa. They like, I don't think they realize that's what they're doing, but like when they talk about like the like certain things, when they talk about like something came up about the Nigerian prom dresses. Apparently, like everyone's wearing it now, right? The Nigerian prom dresses, like the waist beads, like certain stuff is like it's from the West African culture. But it's like, I guess it's easier to just blame the whole continent as opposed to just do that. But like as I was watching, I was like, I know what side I'm going to side with. I'm always going to side with African. Right or wrong, like I have to side with the Africans. Hear me out.
I can agree with you on that one.
No, hear me
I
out.
cannot agree.
I can acknowledge you're wrong, but I know which side of the coin I'm at. Like, and that's what I don't believe in. Like, there's no like impartial thing. Like, your heart is geared towards a certain way. So I'm just like,
My heart is geared towards the correct.
This ain't about impartiality. This is about stupidity. I'm out. This is stupid. It's idiotic. It's dumb. It is just
okay. So so like as I was like looking at this stuff, I'm like, okay, I gotta see from their lens, like how would they're feeling about how Black Americans are feeling about stuff. And like I feel like to a certain extent their feelings are a little bit valid. Hear me out.
No. We're not disagreeing with you.
Yeah.
We're just saying the whole thing is stupid. That's it.
But we gotta debunk why. You can't just call something stupid and just dismiss it without actually thoroughly explaining why that's the case, right? And like I remember, and I was thinking about it. I remember when I got robbed at the gas station when we were in 7th grade, it was by Black Americans for like a good amount of.
You gonna pause this, bro? What the fuck? What are we talking about, bro?
Nah, let him go.
Let him finish.
No, I'm saying it was. I remember, but it was like for a select amount of time. I held like a certain grudge towards that group of people, right? And then that selective grudge.
To black people.
We're not gonna
the colored people.
We're not gonna sit here and act like our African parents are not the same way. Ibra Quasi.
My African parents? No.
Okay, but that's my parents. That's not me.
This was in 7th grade.
How hard did you use the
Cook.
N-word after?
I was fresh off the boat for 2 years at that point, right? But it wasn't. But like in my head, the generalization after that happened was like that's what I think is happening with a certain group of people. Like you have a bad experience with like 2 or 3 different people, like, and you tend to generalize the whole population. Like, oh, everybody there does this. And I think that's what's happening.
I see what you're saying.
I think that's what's happening with the beauty supply thing is that they have one bad experience, or like which Quad said, it's a customer service experience. However, they tend to generalize the whole population as thinking, oh, if one person is doing this, the whole population must be doing this.
Well, and another video I saw pertaining to the beauty salon, there was this African lady that moved to Atlanta, I think, and she opened a gigantic warehouse type thing where they're like, yeah, there's a shit ton of Africans just braiding on the clock. They got daycare. They're teaching the kids how to read and everything. So it's kind of stealing businesses away from the other hair braiders that be head cracking. Because hers, it's such a quick turnaround and the prices are lower and they're doing more for the community. So it's like, you're still in businesses, people get mad. They start pointing hands.
That's just capitalism.
Which is like jealousy at a certain point.
No, yeah, that's.
Here's the thing.
But, you know.
For one person to generalize a whole population because one person did something to you, don't we think that's stupid?
That's literally just what racism is. Like,
but that's the thing. That's the problem. Like you're seeing it and you're going, oh, this is so obvious. People don't see. You have to understand. People don't see the world the same way you see the world. Like that's the harsh reality. Our questions living here is that like some stuff seem very obvious to you. Like us fortunately, we can clearly say, okay, you have one experience with one person that doesn't equate to everybody else. Okay. The rest of the world, the rest of the population outside us doesn't see it that way.
Okay,
so it's like, how do you?
I feel like as an outsider, I feel like right now, like. We're kind of like strawmanning their argument, right? Let's try to think of like, let's try to strongman the argument. Let's try to think of like, what's like the best reasoning they could have for feeling this way.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what
I don't know.
I want us to get it this way. It's like, we can't necessarily.
I really don't. I really don't. I just think this whole shit is stupid, bro.
But we can't, like, it's like, we can't necessarily, you can't just say something is stupid without being able to explain why it's stupid.
I already did.
Like from their point of view, why do you think they feel like this?
And that's what I was saying is that like I think like for one person who made a TikTok was talking about it and they were like one reason why it might seem that way is because like Quasi said, the Cameroonian lady that put her business into the middle of that community and is able to streamline it and do all this other stuff, that takes away business from other people that are surrounding the area, right? Some of these businesses might be Black American businesses, right? Take it away, but it's like they were saying is that what these African shops are doing was that when they come in and they're taking the profits from these communities, they don't necessarily pour back into the community.
What about the Chinese? What about the Arabics? Oh, like, yo, bro, it's so fucking idiotic. But you got beef with the people who look like you the most? That's why this conversation is dumb. Oh my God!
No, but that's the thing. Like the person.
Wait, we got the Chinese restaurants. We got the Chinese nail salons, right? You got the non-black Hispanic what's it called? Hair salons also. What else is there? You got the Arabic stores, right? Bodega shops. Like, this is so fucking idiotic. There are so many other things in black neighborhoods. Your beef is with Africans. The ones who look the most like you. That's like me getting up and beefing with my little brother, with my cousin. Nigga, what?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think
this whole notion of, well, you guys sold us into slavery. That's like, Quadro, if our great grandfather had beef. Me and you now bad at each other. You're like, what? And imagine your mom would be like, well, because because our great grandfathers had beef. What's it called? Me and you now got beef. It's different. It's different. It's different.
I'm a terrible example. I back on my mom's beefs. I'm a terrible example. I back on my mom's beefs. I'm sorry.
I said great grandfathers. Like, because we have beef, then we automatically have beef. Well, why do we have beef? Well, because they had beef. It's different if we talk about systematic racism with white people and black people, because the system that upheld those that concept in general is still in place. That's a completely different topic when white people be like, well, our great grandfathers did it, but yeah, you're still benefiting from those from those resources, and it's still in effect, some of it to a certain extent. Not as heavy as it was before. Obviously, slavery ended, but the after effects are still in place. But it's so completely different. That's why I say this topic is so stupid. It's so dumb. Oh,
that's what I'm saying. We have to be able to step into the shoes of like what they're feeling, to be able to like.
I don't want to step into the shoes.
So I don't think it's like a problem of like, oh, business being taken. There's no way that's like their main complaint. Because like Ibra said, every other culture is taking businesses. This is just how a free market works. You're not going to be mad at just the people that looks like the closest to you taking your business. That would make no fucking sense. I think what it stems from, here's like a great example. Like back in middle school, I remember like, what was his name? Jalen, right? He wasn't African. He was Black American, right? And I like clearly remember like times when like you guys would ask him, oh, like, where are you from? And he's just like, I don't know, I'm American. And like from an outside perspective, it felt like he was kind of like outside from like the African identity, which is of course because he's been separated from that for generations because of many reasons, right? So I feel like maybe there's a part where like certain Black Americans, they feel like they're being looked down upon by Africans for not being like connected to those roots. At least that's how I'm understanding it. I don't know.
Like, and I also think, like, I also think that's like that's a fair point. That's a very valid point. I will give you that. That's a very valid point. And I think even Dr. Umar said this, even though he's going through a show right now. Is like, if for example, if all of us here were to be like, we're getting deported, I know what country I'm going to. Quasi knows where he's going. Ibra knows where he's going. America. Black Americans, what happened?
USA.
This nigga just got his citizenship 2 days ago. but it's like Black Americans don't have that kind of identity to fall back on, right? But I think that's a good point that Ibra also brought up earlier, was like, this whole thing is just a huge miseducation, right? Where it's like, and it's not I'm not saying miseducation on just Black Americans, on Africans as well. Like, we have a bunch of no, I'm different. I'm agreeing with you. Where it's like a bunch of different Africans don't take the time to learn about like Black American history, about like the history of like from the period of them. Did I say something? Oh.
you know that Russell Westbrook. You know that Russell Westbrook meme.
Where Black Americans, no, Africans aren't taking enough time to learn about the history of like Black Americans, and that's valid, because I'm pretty sure not our generation, but the generation above us, like our parents, if we were to sit them in a room and try to ask them what they know about like slavery, they wouldn't be able to give us much, right? And that's because they just haven't taken the time to learn about it, so they really don't know. But at the same time, I also think there are certain Black Americans, not all, and this is the very important part about it, not all, because what I realized going through Twitter and stuff is that like about 80% of people don't agree with this. Like 80% of people are in the comments like, y'all on this on your own. Like, what do you?
I think everyone with common sense would not agree with this.
So it's like it's just a selective group of people who haven't taken the time to educate themselves on like the history of like African, like they like. I feel like it's hard for people to wrap their head around the fact that we're really all from the same tree. You might drop off at different branches, but at the same time, you're from the same roots. So it's like something that people aren't necessarily acknowledging. So it's
but
like
the thing is, some people can only look so far. Like just like you said, some people can like, yeah, no, but like okay, people that have been growing up here have grown up with the culture here and the knowledge of this country, and all the bigotry, the racism, all the negative effects and positive effects of this country. People that grew up abroad come with whatever they have abroad, and then they have to literally pick up what is here as well. So certain people can only look back so far, and they can only see out so far. Right? To the point where it's like, well, I know this, so just because I know this, that's what I know. Like, I think men don't wear bonnets. You wearing a bonnet, I think you might be gay. That's what I know. So I think you're gay.
and it's like
But like at the end of the day, this is not something we should be putting more gasoline in the fire to. Because like Ibra said, the loudest people are just gonna keep screaming. Let them keep screaming. And if we let them keep screaming into the void, they will stop. Because eventually they'll be like, damn, ain't nobody paying attention to me.
Like,
And now you're just a weirdo.
Stupid. It's so dumb. It's
Like this leads us nowhere. This is the echo chamber of Twitter, of being not being social, being a bit parasocial. You know, just leave her alone, let her rock. She seems like she's doing this.
She can shop where she wants.
People got to get paid on TikTok, so she got to put something out. Rage bait is the new thing. Let her rock.
no, but the thing is,
Let her rock.
the thing is, I can understand the pain that where like they're coming from was like whatever pain you're coming. Like I understand you have a lot of pain, but the solution definitely isn't to boycott African businesses. And Ibra definitely brought it up where it's like there are bigger forces at play here. Like for example, Target. Do y'all know what they boycotted Target?
Hey, what?
Yes.
They said that.
Yeah. You've been boycotting Target.
Who's we?
They canceled DEI.
I was there last weekend.
Well then.
So it's like
That's why they got beef for you. You're African.
Apparently Lululemon, like there's all these other companies, but it's like I feel like the reason it's like somebody in the TikTok comments was like, I love my people, but our people are going to be our downfall at the same time. Where it's like we are not unified at anything to like actually make the legitimate change. So it's like if we can't even agree to boycott Target, Lululemon, how are we going to agree to boycott our own?
What did Dr. Umar say? You can't fix all of them. Some of them got to be put to sleep. For good. For good.
So it's like and kind of like if you guys have anything else, like my closing remarks to this is like
I have more. I'm just letting you finish.
Okay, so it's like it's not necessarily like
You have to.
yes.
Yes.
The certain things where I'm like both sides have to acknowledge that there's pain on that side. And I remember somebody brought up the point about like somebody said the Great Migration. Like if you came into the United States in the 2012 era, the African booty scratcher, the we smell, the like all that phase. But it's like that's what I'm saying. Both sides have experienced hurt. And the way forward isn't necessarily to sit here and be like, let's boycott each other. Let's keep on arguing, or let's go on having these senseless arguments where we're missing the bigger picture at hand here. Because at the end of the day, we're not gonna get anywhere.
I think from her point of view, I cannot speak for her, but from what I see, boycotting was her best option that she could think of.
What does boycotting solve?
I mean, if enough people boycott it, but the thing is also like
hurt people's pockets.
No, like what do
It doesn't help her.
Quadra brings up a good point, like, because like if you're protesting something, right, you want something else to happen, so you're protesting what's happening right now.
Like I said, she's shouting into the void, and we are foolish enough to grasp onto it.
But here's the thing. They acting like African people don't exist, Caribbeans don't exist, Black Hispanics don't exist. They're still gonna go and get their hair done.
Okay. Regardless, right? Let's say, what if everyone in the everyone in America decides, okay, we'll go along with this boycott. We do this boycott, right?
Okay.
What's next? Like, what is the conclusion she's trying to reach?
And that's the point that kept on getting upset, because the more videos I watched, the more I realized, like, it's like people, and I know this because I used to do this. You're not arguing to find a solution. You're just arguing to argue. Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's what Twitter is, bro.
Yeah, I kept reading, like, because the lady that did the original video, she, like, I went to the video on TikTok and she was responding to some. The more I responded, I was like, you don't, because somebody legitimately asked, okay, let's say we all boycott. The legit question she asked, she said, let's say we boycott African business today. What else? How do you proceed? She goes, we keep boycotting. So you have no solution as to why you're doing this. You don't know why you want to do this.
Not even solution.
She's just mad, bro.
She doesn't have a goal.
There's no end goal. Because I'm thinking, I was like, even if you were to get every single Black American to boycott African businesses, right? What does that solve? What is that getting? Like, what is that doing?
What is the issue that's solving?
It's not working anymore.
Because it's not going to do it because the Africans are the one buying from the Africans.
But
like,
Africans are not working anymore.
If anything, if what this is doing is, and this is why I said the CIA must be behind this, because it's just causing more divide. And the thing is, we're already weak enough individually as it is. It's not going to get us anywhere.
They're taking our jobs.
Do yourself. Fuck. Don't bunch me with them niggas. Well, I'm sorry. Like, bro,
So I'm like,
like, listen. There's certain conversation. This is one conversation where I would be like, you ever watch I'm not black. I just appear to be black. This is my Uncle Ruckus moment. I'm not black. Do not involve me in this conversation. This is just stupid. I feel like the dumbest people are the loudest people, and they're leading the conversation. When you let dumb people lead anything, it's fucking shit. That's it. Nothing. Like it makes no sense. Like, listen, don't get me wrong. Like it's honestly, it's so idiotic. It's so dumb. And other races are just looking at us and laughing. They're just like, look at these people. I bet you Shakir is laughing deep down inside. Look at on camera right now. Look, you see, all giggling, all 60 teeth.
Wait, Shakir, I got a no, it wouldn't be the same. Let's move on.
Bro, I almost said some crazy shit. But listen, this was so dumb. It's literally so dumb. Because it's like,
what's the next topic, bro?
Bro, change the topic, bro.
I'm tired of this.
This is like
the 50-50 conversation. This is like
nowhere.
Bro.
That's my thing. But it's like, okay, I'll close it out. But to be like, just sum it all up again, I'm not in support of this boycott. I'm not on
no sides. I'm
not on the side. I don't think
I'm by the money.
This is for the month, bro.
I feel like this is like a fight between this is a fight I have with my like older sister or like somebody in my family. Like that's what this feels like. Like, yeah, we could fight behind closed. Yeah, like
no, I think this is a fight between you and a crackhead.
Yeah, no, like it's like a family dispute. Like if for example, if
outside for the whole world to see, this is what you do behind closed doors.
Nah, I don't think so.
Quasi, yes.
Okay, but how is she going to take this? Like, you don't take it outside for the whole world to see, but how is she going to do this?
Well, you don't smack up Travis in front of everybody. You smack him behind.
Of course I would.
He smacks up Travis.
I smack him in front of everybody.
Okay. But that's different.
That nigga wants to scrub up. Let's scrub up.
Like, okay, that's like for example, certain things. There's certain things we talk about in our forums as a group that we wouldn't dare get in a public space and bring that same conversation up.
Why the fuck would I do that?
But that's the thing. Why? Because it's meant to be in the group. We have a little family dispute. We get it over with. We come up with solutions, and then we keep it pushing. Like, that's what I wish people who are like either side realize. We need to find a solution.
But the main thing we are missing is she has no solutions. So we can't even have the conversation. We can't have the She's just angry. Hurt people try to hurt people. At the end of the day, can we just leave it here and just stop?
Well, guys,
I came here to have fun.
Hey, I'm gonna close it out. Well, guys,
no.
It's good.
Wait, I saved some. I saved some
episode. Nice to meet you.
Hold on, wait.
I don't know what y'all about to do, but I'm about to.
I'm gonna go get some cheesecake.
Wait.
National Cheesecake Day.
You got into.
He doesn't even want to read anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen,
no. You know what?
I don't read it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great episode. We'll chop it up as needed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and catch you guys last week.